Hello, SVH fam. It is over. Now, if you're looking behind me and saying it's finished, the answer is yes, basically. Today is our last day. We ran into a series of, issues. Almost all of them were overcomable, except for time. We ran out of batteries. We didn't have enough tools. We ran out of the right screws. These things happen, but we overcome, and we did. And the project turned out beautiful. The grannies are super thrilled. And the locals are doing the roofing anyway. And our team here, our local team. And so they've got about a quarter of one side complete. And so they will wrap this tomorrow. So this will be fully covered tomorrow. And the grannies are going to start using it, which is super exciting. So tomorrow is Friday. So the grannies will be cooking for the kiddos on Monday, which is pretty exciting in here. So that was great. If you spin around, you will see the donkey pen, because why wouldn't we have a donkey? The pregnant one in the back is the one that ate my drawings a few years ago, and I still have a bone to pick with her. Putting everything away, but I'm going to give you a tour of all the work that we completed here at the Nourish One Cedradilla campus. So this was our paver project yesterday. Turned out super great. So we completed this huge paver plaza now. So this is great covered space. Pretty awesome. Emily, if you're watching, these are your colored pavers. They've made a home. They finally found a home. For those of you that are wondering what I'm talking about, there are pink, purple, yellow, like kind of a slate gray blue colored pavers. They showed up on the last project last year. Emily rejected them, said no, I want light gray ones. So we brought them over here, and at this place they go, we don't care, we'll put anything in. And it turns out really great. So pretty excited about that. There's Ashley right here. That's Tony Carlson's wife. She's been an excellent teammate and painter. No problem. Here is our painting. So this turned out really, really great. All the way around. They just wrapped. Pretty fantastic. Keeping with the Nourish theme of all things. And it's so cool to just see the continued evolution of what we built and how it evolves. This is pretty cool. This is Charlotte and Leia Maxwell, design inspired and painted. Pretty rad. So yesterday, for the first time maybe ever, I was feeling like, I don't know if we're gonna finish one of these projects. Not like the whole thing, but one of the ones that we took on. And it was this lower paver plaza. And yesterday, as I was not even standing knee deep in, soil, waiting for it to get up to about 32 inches, I was thinking, I don't know if we're gonna finish. But we persevered, and we had great teammates, and voila, we have a massive new plaza that is dance worthy. And so I think everybody, Sarah and company is really excited about this one, because all the other plaza places that we had, because of the topography from the first project, we just didn't have enough space to have a big area. So this is a really nice, brand new, big spaced area. So flat, large, we're feeling good about that. And in our final project, so Dale worked himself right out of a pair of shoes. He's nearly barefoot and walking a bit ginger. He's been working hard. He's done a great job.
And he gave his shoes to someone.
He did, and he gave his shoes away, which is pretty awesome. So this is This is our final piece here. This is the creche, the preschool, and this is the Granny's kitchen. So we did 2 Granny's kitchen projects, two kitchen projects, which is pretty cool. This one was a, you can see, and I'm gonna have Maddie get really close here. Beautiful walls and stained, sanded, shelving, and the granny who operates the creche kitchen is just beyond thrilled and super exciting. So this was Tony and Amy led this project, and enormous amount of cutting, and it always seems like a good idea to do something artistic until you realize how much work it is to do it. But they also persevered and stayed with it, and it turned out great. I want to give a special shout out to all of our team. Dale and his wife from Eugene, Amy and her husband from the Boise office, Robert and his son from Seattle, and Tony and his wife from Portland, and then John Maxwell and his daughter, who are, John will be leading the team for next year. So we brought him to help with this project, get a lay of the land, which is kind of our normal setup, and then also to plan for the 26 project, which is what we're calling the Omega Project here in South Africa. So next year we'll mark our 10th anniversary of coming and working here, and so that's pretty exciting. It's been an incredible journey, and want to thank each and every one of you for your support, for your hard work at home, for working safely. I got to say, Maddie, you're amazing. Thank you for organizing everything. Charlotte, you did a fantastic job. I'm super proud of you. And but to everybody, each of you have participated in this and have made this place a better place. And I'm going to leave you with one last thing. So yesterday I told you about how the leopard came through our dining facility. Well, at home sometimes our kids go, maybe they'll cancel school because of ice or snow or something. Well, this week the campus was a little quieter than normal because the Green Kids Club, which is the after-school program that Nourish is kind of famous for and is thronging with kids, weren't here this week because in the community there is a leopard on the loose. And so they're not letting kids, the schools aren't letting kids walk home by themselves because the leopard might get them. So next time your kids, sometimes you go, there's kids starving in Africa. You can say, hey, there's leopards on the loose in Africa, right? And they're not even letting kids go to school. So anyway, it's been an awesome time. Thank you, everybody. And we can't wait to see you back in the United States. Bye for now.